Ramona and Julian, California. Home to the original gold rushers of 1848, top-tier vineyards, loads of farms, farm-to-table restaurants, and their mouth-watering delicate pies. Also a great spot for stargazing and thrifting if you're into that. And if there's one thing you should know about this town, is that they are obsessed with their pies. I mean, it's everywhere, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in every goddamn movie. Okay, I need to calm down and not think about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson so much. Okay, now where was I? Yes, our trip to Ramona and Julian, California. And it's only right to stop at your favorite local fast food. And my choice for today was Chick-fil-A. Tastes so much better when you're on the road. Enough about the fast food, and let's just enjoy these views. Beautiful mountain ranges, old western farmhouses, vineyards, orange fields, and the occasional smell of manure from those cows. But don't worry, I get my revenge later on those bastards. After 3 hours of traveling and thinking about my next meal, we finally made it to our Airbnb, which you can see is literally a farm. And not just any farm, an animal sanctuary farm. And all ran by women. All these animals were rescues and they're all very friendly. Also, the owners are super friendly too, but you can't pet them, just the animals. They have some of the nicest and coolest animals, like this 40-year-old donkey. I forgot her name, but she was super friendly. Then we got Charlie, the big baby cow. She's beautiful, but an absolute unit of an animal. Okay, once I was done giving belly rubs to the animals, it was time to unwind with some local wine. Also, it was complimentary thanks to the host. I'll be honest, this room isn't ideal for me, but it's definitely worth it when you're staying at a farm. I mean, how often does the average Joe get to do that? Right, enough about the room and time to hit the road. Before dinner, we made a pit stop to charge and navigate through Don's Market. This is when I started to realize their obsession with pies and pastries. But I'm all here for it, baby. After navigating through the store, it was on to dinner. This town is nice and quiet. It's almost too quiet. This is La Cocina in Ramona, California. It's one of few Mexican restaurants in this town. And by the way, one of 4 cuisines as well. Yeah, not a lot of options. But hey, they got good Mexican food. Fresh tortillas. Who doesn't love a fresh bowl of chips and salsa? Okay, it's burrito time and it's time to cut open this bastard like it's Dexter's victim. As you can see, they load this sucker up. And same goes with the carnitas taco as well. And I know this is gonna be good because we're not too far from the Tijuana border. Oh yeah, and that is the face of satisfaction, y'all. Nice, thick, juicy slices. Never gonna try with the salsa. Now it's time for the carnita taco. That is really good. It has a nice crisp. Okay. Let's see what they're working with here. After devouring that taco and burrito, it was on to dessert. And it was across the street at Ramona Bakery. I was instructed by the baker to leave it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Alright, now it's heated up. It's ready to go. Fluffy, warm cinnamon roll with apple bits inside. This is what the bakery is known for, and it did not disappoint. Ooh, it's so fluffy. Wow. I think it has apple in this too. It does have apple. Yeah.
I didn't get into the apple. They love their apple.
Ah, okay. Time to relax with some more local wine and get ready for our big date tomorrow. Before we headed out in the morning, we had to go give some rubs to our new friends.
A 40-year-old donkey lady.
Oh, this guy's like staring at me. Look at this.
Yeah. I saw you staring at me. Creep.
Now, people may say I hate animals because I eat so much meat, but I trust me, I love animals. I love animals. Then we met some friendly pigs. That pig literally sounded like a demon, and now will forever haunt me in my dreams. Time for some friendly goats.
Oh, buddy. Rub yourself all you want.
After looking at that pig, I was getting hungry, so I was pondering my next move. And as I ponder, I'm gonna take a nice stroll through the small town. Check out the cool architect and the old buildings that are still standing from the 1800s. There's also antique stores where you can find a ton of hidden gems. And affordable. I got myself a vintage Coca-Cola baseball cup. Alright, once I was done shopping, it was time to eat. And since this town is known for their baked goods, I found me a nice little bakery that sells biscuits. And not just any ordinary biscuit, but a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. And the best part is, all the ingredients are from the local farms nearby. Doesn't get any better than that, my friends. The biscuit was outstanding and some of the best I've ever had. When I see this kind of food, it reminds me of southern food. But now, you gotta start thinking about the West Coast. We put in the West back in front. Shout out to Kendrick. They're warm, moist, and damn near perfect. We also got their sausage, egg, and cheese, and then to no surprise, that was also extremely delicious. Ooh, some ostriches on the menu? Yummy. Psych. We're actually here for a thrift store. Not just any ordinary thrift store, but an antique thrift store at reasonable prices. So many wacky random things in here, but I love it. This is exactly my type of vibe. Ooh, a picture of an old Sailor Academy, a 1920s Ford. And is that early 1900 boxing gloves? They even had these really cool golf clubs that were actually bottle openers. Oh, hi, that's me. And this was the best part about the place. The cat. I mean, look how cute it is. I just want to kidnap it. Another interesting find was this American optical chair. What the actual freak, doctor? Is this some sort of medieval torture machine? I don't understand. Are we like running some human tests on these people? Sheesh. Yikes. This is getting me scared, and I'm actually getting an appetite now, so it's time to head out to the little town of Julian. And over there you'll find some historical buildings, and of course, more pie. Here's some cool things to do while you're in town. Visit the local small jail. They purposely made it freezing. Yeah, I can't imagine once this was closed. It's just nothing. Yeah, it's just a little window in the corner. After visiting the torture dungeon, it was off to walk around the town, soak up the sun, look at the historical buildings, watch tourists, wait hours in line for some pie, checking out the cool bakery decked out in the word mom, and the fresh pastry scent filled air. Alright, all this pastry talk and walking around town has made me hungry, and Julian Pie Company is just the right spot to fill that craving. But I'm not going to be waiting hours in line in Julian. Instead, I drove a few miles out of town to their other location, which has no line. And yes, it's the exact same freaking pie, y'all. It just grinds my gears to see people wait in line for pie when the same exact store is just a few minutes drive away. Okay, calm down, Kevin. It's just pie. Get back to the star of the show. This pie is a thing of beauty and is as American as it gets. There's just something about a perfect slice of apple pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream that just warms the soul. It's thick, yet has a soft dough, the thin slices of butter soft apple, creamy filling, and an unbelievable crust. I found my happy place. So, what have we learned, my friends? Do as the locals do and go down to one of the few locations that these pie stores have in the area, and don't wait in line. Alright, on to some wine. And this was at Turtle Rock Ridge Vineyard Winery. We didn't see any turtles, but we did see the drinks. Ooh, is that a fresh sangria flight for just $25? Yes, please. Does she explain what to do?
Yeah.
It's sangria time, y'all. Reminds me of Portugal, right by the beach. Instead, we get the mountains.
And a free concert.
This is why California is the best. Best state in America, hands down. Alright, stop blabbing, Kevin, and start drinking. Have a shot, and another, and another. Fuck it, one more. Now that I'm feeling good, it's time for some early dinner and our last meal here in Ramona, California. And it's at the highly recommended Marinade on Main. A farm-to-table restaurant in a farm town is a telltale sign that you're in for a real treat. On the menu, the classic burger and the fried chicken sandwich with a side of freshly cut and fried french fries. The chicken was so flavorful, crispy, juicy, and tasted like it was just whacked in the back of the kitchen.
This is really fresh chicken. And we're not joking about farm to table. And we're going to ranch.
Oh yes, I'm in heaven. And the burger was no slouch either. High quality beef, fresh toppings, and just baked burger buns. Just a seriously good freaking burger. I wish we had more places like this in the bigger cities, but this will do for now. I recommend everyone to go out, eat, travel, whether it's across the world or just a town. Just get up and go. You won't regret it. Before we left this beautiful town, we spent our last night stargazing. It was breathtaking, and pictures don't do it justice. If you want to get away and visit a nice peaceful town with not much to do but eat pies, drink wine, eat fresh food, play with some farm animals, and be in bed by 9, then this is it. I'll be traveling to more small towns around the world throughout this year, so make sure you tune in. Peace.